Good morning, Bulls fans. I come to you this morning with a final decision on who I think needs to start at the small forward position for the Chicago Bulls. And honestly, it shouldn't really surprise people. I think it should be Isaac Okoro. Now, I got this stat from an article written by Michael Walton II. His stuff is great. I highly recommend reading his articles if you have time. But he laid it out that he also believed that Okoro should be the starter for the Chicago Bulls because he is their best point of attack defender. And he gave a statistic that I thought was very interesting, that opponents shot 5% worse when Isaac Okoro was guarding them on average. Also, when they were near the rim, they shot 8.5% worse. Well, that's really valuable, especially for a Bulls team that we know does not have much rim protection. Now, I do understand that Isaac Okoro to this point hasn't been recognized like an Alex Caruso as a top tier defender. However, I would note that there was a Cleveland beat guy, and I apologize for his name is escaping me, but he had talked to, I believe it was either Casey Johnson or someone along those lines after the trade was done, and he had told them that he believes that Okoro can become an Alex Caruso level defender, and that he hadn't yet earned the respect of the whistle. So he said that Okoro was getting a lot of foul calls for being physical on the perimeter, something that Alex Caruso is given the benefit of the doubt for more often than not because he's known as a great defender and he's a veteran. But as Okoro gains, respect and a reputation, and he's becomes more established as a veteran in the NBA, this Cleveland beat guy thought that he's going to take another step up to the next level of defensiveness, defensive effectiveness for the Bulls. Combine that with the fact that I think that Okoro is going to be more effective on offense than he's ever been so far in his career because of the presence of Josh Giddey. I think that Okoro fits extremely well. I'd love to know what you guys think. Also, before I sign off, that would mean that the second unit that's headed by Tre Jones, who's very much like a little Josh Giddey in that he's a playmaker, a pass-first point guard. Him having Ayo and Huerter with him in that second unit is going to make the bench mob fun again, you guys. Like we're going to defeat teams because our bench is going to be deeper and better than a lot of other teams are.